Welcome back to another Pokemon Falling Friday, where every single Friday morning I post a video going through last week's sales of sealed products and Pokemon cards that are actually starting to fall in price. So that way, maybe you guys, if you have them, now's the time to sell before they go any lower. Or if you're looking to pick some up, now might be the time to get them, or at least the time to watch. But before we get started, we got to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Teleport. One of my favorite things to do is go to a card show and do some trading. But now imagine if you could trade with somebody online, worry-free. That's what Teleport is offering. They have the first fully online trading bartering platform for cards, collectibles, or whatever items you want to trade. And they handle everything, so you don't have to worry about getting scammed. And it's just a one-time fee per trade, and it does not matter at all how expensive the item is. And it's so easy to use. You just create the listing, share that listing with whoever you want, and they'll send you offers. You accept the offer you like. It's that simple. And one of the best things about it is they're going to drop a marketplace here in the next couple months where you'll actually be able to scroll through and look at what other people are trying to trade. It's going to be a great time, so definitely check them out. The link is in the description. But alright, let's get to the video. We're starting off with some Japanese. Now, the green means these are actual sold prices on eBay that people have actually paid. And these are all ended recently. Raging Surf, a pretty solid set. $54.99, $57.99, $77 for a no shrink. 51. I mean, these are solid prices. These are like, technically like $40 boxes. So this is great to see. Very happy about that. Here's Shiny Treasure EX. Again, 50, 60 bucks. Not terrible at all. Especially for a high class set, So, very nice. Ruler of the Black Flame. It's a little Charizard set. This one's a little more expensive, $60 to $70 a box. This one was $51, so not too bad actually. $49, $54, never mind, $43. So yeah, it's right on there. $66. So there's just a few higher ones there, but this is great to see. So you can wait a little bit longer. Remember, PokeBeach did make a list of when all these sets are going to get reprinted, so you might want to wait a little bit longer till they're just about to get reprinted, but they're going to get a little bit cheaper, I think, so we're going to keep an eye on it. But even at these prices though, $40, $50, if you get close to that $40 mark, you're not really going to lose much money. So, and here's 151, 153, 153, 149. Look at all those boxes. Wow. 154. So it looks like it's leveling out at 150, which is so much better than 200. I remember so many people saying, you better buy it at 200. This is the lowest it's going to be. I'm stocking up. I bought as many as I can. Now, that really sucks if you did buy a ton of them at 200. If you bought a couple, it's not the end of the world. I'm hoping when the reprint happens, these will get down to like the low 100s, which I know people have been finding them for. Like this is a reserve here, ships 422 for 130. So I know I've already heard people say they've been getting them for like 120 bucks. 114, so same thing. Here's one, Indonesia. So 110 here, reserved now. Wow, so yeah, people are definitely going to get these things for $100. So I'd hold off a little bit longer before stocking up, and just, we're going to keep an eye on these two with the Pokemon Market Monday and Pokemon Falling Friday. If these start going up, I'll let you know right away. But yeah, I'm planning on getting a few of these boxes at least. Alright, next on the list. The Celebrations Elite Trainer box is down a little bit. Kind of crazy. This is like the only Celebrations item that is down. I checked them all. But the price is, it's like $75. So, still kind of expensive. These were everywhere for a very, very long time. And it's already a $75 ETB. It's a very solid price. These anniversary sets always do very good. But yeah, seeing it go down a little bit is kind of crazy. I don't know if it'll probably level out at that price. And I don't know if we'll ever get a reprint for Celebrations or not, but I don't know. It might just start slowly ticking back up. All right, next. Mewtwo and Mew GX Tag Team. It's a beautiful promo card. And this thing is going down a little bit. It was at like about $50. Dropped all the way down to the low 40s. Last sale price, 41, 41, 40. Beautiful card. Mewtwo, super annoyed with Mew. One of the best promos probably ever created, in my opinion. A lot of things in Tag Team right now are starting to, drop down a little bit. I think they were just so hyped up, and they're just, leveling out now. That Mewtwo is actually out of order. Next, we got Rebel Clash Elite Trainer Box is actually down a little bit, which is good to see because I need one. I need one for like my personal. I have a personal collection of ETBs where I want to get every ETB, and then like I have ETBs for investments. And I always liked Rebel Clash. It's just wow, so expensive. $125 somebody got one for, but you never know. Otherwise, $150, $145. Let's see, what was it? $155. The most expensive it's ever been was $175. So this is, the lowest it's been in a year. Might be the time. Same with the Rebel Clash booster box. Also on its way down. It was at $230. Now we got prices at $220, $211. Let's see how high it was. It was at $231, and now it's leveling back down. It'll probably settle right back down at probably like probably the 200, 210 mark. But kind of crazy. It's a pretty average set, and it just didn't get, I don't think it got any reprints. So that'll happen. That's when people say, when an item isn't printed very much, like I think Temporal Forces, I've seen multiple people make videos that says, oh, it doesn't matter when a set is short printed or whatever. It does. Rebel Clash is a perfect example. So, next, the Sword and Shield booster box is actually down a little bit also. So, what was that, 270 all the way down to 265, which isn't too much. Let's see what the ultimate high was. $295. That's what I remember it at. I remember it was super close to $300. So, kind of crazy. How long ago was that? 288. So about 6 months ago. Sword and Shield, it's an okay base set. Scarlet and Violet base set blows it out of the water. Like, not even close. So, that's why I always say people are sleeping on the Scarlet and Violet base set. Every base set in Pokemon history it just does good. I don't know why, it just does good. Next, Pokemon Go Elite Trainer Box. I know a lot of people do not like Pokemon Go. But I noticed it was actually going down, and I noticed some people getting some sales for like $30. So if you guys need this for the collection, now might be the time. But Pokemon Go, it's not that bad of a set if you really look at it. It's got the Radiant, big three, Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. It's got the alternate art Mewtwo. And then it has the Ditto cards, which are pretty unique. So I don't think it's that bad of a set. I wish they would have gave it a couple more alternate arts. But still, awesome box with Mewtwo on it. So, if you can get it for $30, $25, not too bad. Alright, next, the Obsidian Flames booster box. This was the most expensive Scarlet and Violet booster box. It is now leveled out at about $100. I think Paldea Evolved is now the most expensive. That's not like, brand new, hyped up. But yeah, that's good to see. Obsidian Flames. It's not a terrible set also. It's probably, in my opinion, it's probably the second worst set behind Twilight Masquerade maybe, but we still don't know the other half of that. But it's just not a lot in it, and the Charizards are okay. It just doesn't have a ton of illustration rares and special illustration rares compared to the rest of the sets. So, alright, let's get into some singles. And before I forget, if you guys like this content, please make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you guys would like to support more, you can now become a member for 99 cents a month. And whenever new cards drop, I check multiple times a day. I post it there right away, even if I don't make a video about it, or right before I do, I'm posting it there ASAP. And we got a ton of other exclusive content on there, and you can ask me whatever investing questions you want. You can also check out my eBay store. We got 100% positive feedback with over 20,000 cards sold. But alright, we got the Lucario GX. This thing is down. A lot of full arts from Hidden Fates are going down. A lot of shinies just in general are going down. So now might be the time to get some of these. Yeah, it's just finally getting under $20. A lot of these cards were very expensive. Yeah, I want to say this was like a $40, $50 card. I can't really remember, but so many full art Hidden Fates cards are like way less than half of what they were, you know, the first few years the set was out. These are some of the most popular cards in modern Pokemon history. But now we got the illustration rares. Next, the Pikachu VMAX. This is, in my opinion, one of the best trainer gallery cards we got. And it's actually down a little bit. It's not down a ton, but it was at $35 not too long ago. And now you're getting prices under $30, $28, so that's pretty good. It's a beautiful card, so definitely look out for these cards. They also have a V too, Pikachu V card that's also really, really good. This is one of the most expensive trainer gallery cards there is, and I love it. All right, next we got the Magikarp and Whaler GX from Team Up. One of the most expensive sets ever. And now, you know what's crazy is the booster box and ETB have both gone up. The booster box is $2,400 now, but yet the single prices are coming down on multiple cards. We looked at the Gengar and Mimikyu last week on Following Friday, and look at that. We got a near mint holo foil for $209, but no picture. You cannot trust that price. But I've seen a few prices on eBay that were a lot cheaper than $270. Let's see what this all-time high was. So about $290. Yeah, $292. On its way down, about $250. So kind of crazy. Some of the most popular cards. Boxes are still going up, but the cards are going down. Looks like you can get it shipped for $250. You know, 100% positive feedback of 2,700 sales. So not too bad. Next, also the Latios and Latios GX Tag Team. I think, in my opinion, these are the best Rainbow Rare cards you can get. And I feel like a lot of these cards, besides the Team Up ones, a lot of these Tag Team Rainbows are not that expensive compared to like the actual alternate arts and stuff like that. And I think they're beautiful. So if you do like Rainbows, in my opinion, I think these are the best Rainbows you can get. But this card is also down a little bit. It was at $58. It's now under $50. Let's check the year. Yeah, the high was about $60. Before those in its mid-30s, so hopefully it goes down a little more. I would love to have every single Rainbow Tag Team. What a collection. That would be so beautiful. Big fan of these. Alright, we got one left. Now, this is the big trading card game classic, that huge box. The reason I like these cards so much is, in my opinion, these are some of the best reprints we've gotten of base set. They didn't change a bunch of stuff like in Evolutions, and I feel like those look cheap. Celebrations, they got the big Pikachu stamp that a lot of people do not like, myself included. I don't hate it, but I don't really like it. So, in my opinion, these are the best looking reprints we've gotten, and they're all going down in price. Slowly but surely. Like, let's look at the Blastoise here, the cheapest of the three. You know, was at $70 all the way down to $25. Beautiful card. If you guys are fans of these cards, you know, the original cards, I think you just got to get these. I'm not sure how low they're going to go, to be honest. And, like, the Pikachu is one of the most expensive cards in the whole box. But, I mean, these are the most beautiful Charmander, Mewtwo, Squirtle, Scyther, like, and they're all going down in price. So, Scyther was $6. Now it's down to $3, $4. Everything's just slowly going down. So, definitely, especially, you know, if you're never going to be able to afford a $300 box like that, definitely just pick up the cards that you like. That's what I'm going to do. And then, you know, at these prices, I'm going to buy a bunch of, like, the Squirtles, Charmanders, because, in my opinion, these are some of the best reprints we've gotten of them. So happy to see them still going down. I hope they just keep going down and down and down. That's why I'm trying to get the cheaper ones. Like, the Mr. Mime was literally like $1 a card, because I got so many, and, you know, I got free shipping and stuff. So I think the next cheapest one is, like, War Turtle, so I'm going to get a bunch of him and just keep doing that until I'm sitting on stacks of these, because big fan, and I think eventually they will be a little more expensive down the road. I think they will bounce all the way back up. So yeah, that was Pokemon Falling Friday. That is going to be a brand new weekly series that I'm going to be doing. So if you guys see any Pokemon products or cards that are actually dropping in price, please let me know. It just helps, makes the video so much better, and I'd really, really appreciate it. Same with Pokemon Market Monday. If you guys see anything going up in price, especially anything unusual, please let me know. I'd really, really appreciate it. But I want you guys to have a great day. And if you guys want to check out what sealed Pokemon products I'm investing in for April, watch this video. Otherwise, see you later.